today. I'm excited to get some clips. It's currently 6 a.m.-ish, I think, and Brandon's still sleeping. I couldn't sleep anymore, so I think I'm just gonna go check out a little coffee shop and do some doodling and yeah, enjoy these first few moments of being back in a country that I love. We were staying in Namba area, and there was this little coffee shop kind of close by called Kaino Coffee or Kaino Cafe or something like that. It was really cute. It's one of my favorite things to do when I'm in Japan, especially in the early mornings, is just going to these tiny little kisatens that you see kind of scattered around the cities and just sit there and order an iced coffee. And you know, it's usually populated by like a lot of old men and women, just like before their workday, or if they're retired, they go there, and everyone seems to know each other. It's very lovely, and it's a cool thing to kind of observe and be kind of a fly on the wall. And then I just sit there and I draw the people that happen to be there at the same time as me. In these moments, I feel like I was just so overcome with so much gratitude and happiness for being back in Japan. Like, what a goddamn privilege that the last time I was here was just about a year ago, and now I'm back and I get to enjoy everything that is this place that I love so much. Yeah, just standing on the balcony here, I took a few shots with my XE1 and yeah, really just let myself enjoy the moment. So once Brandon was up, we met up with a few friends. This trip was a big like friend meetup thing. We came primarily to go to a drift event, so just the days surrounding the event were filled with lots of hangouts and fun times with everyone. So the next day, bright and early, we headed over to Bihoku, which is about a 3-hour drive from Osaka, and where the drift event will be taking place. After a quick stop to get some delicious konbini food, we were off to the event. So the event was put on by the guys over at Thrash Racing, along with tons of other people. It was to celebrate a couple of our friends' birthday. Yeah, it was a crazy, massive event. Tons of people were there from all around the world. It was really something to see for sure. Yeah, I know my channel isn't like a car channel, but a lot of the travel that I do is related to drifting and cars and drift events to some extent, because I travel a lot with Brandon and he's very much a part of that community. But yeah, I took some time to do some doodling while I was there. Tons of people standing around. Along with a bunch of photos that I took. And that was a wrap on the event. Very grateful to have been there, to have experienced that. Thank you again, Thrash, for having us out there, and until the next one. So the next morning, I was up early again before Brandon was awake, so I thought I would do a little bit more cafe hopping. This next one that I went to was like on the outskirts of this like seafood market. So this cafe was really tiny and adorable. It was just this like little bar area, and it seemed like there were only regulars inside. It was a little awkward to look up at people and draw them because everybody was like facing each other, so I just kind of sat here and filled in some old spreads with some marker and stuff like that. Good morning. Do we like the fit? The fit is fitting today, if you can hear me from over there. Hopefully you can. But we are outside, so I don't know. Yeah, this morning when I went to that coffee shop, I was sitting in one spot and there was they were playing golf behind me, and they were all like looking in my direction watching the golf behind me, so I like moved to another spot, but somebody came in, and I think like maybe that was his spot or he wanted to watch golf or something like that, so they asked me to move back to my original seat, so I did. And then the guy like apologized and whatever, and he was like saying something, and I said, oh sorry, like I'm not very good at Japanese, and then yeah, we talked a little bit, and it was nice. I love, you know, little conversations like that, and I think like going to the little coffee shops and stuff, especially by myself, really sets the stage for an opportunity like that to happen, and I get to practice my Japanese. I feel like when I'm with friends and stuff, especially because everybody speaks English, it's easy to, you know, miss things like that. So yeah, these early hours that I get to wander around by myself, I'm really grateful for. So next I went to yet another coffee shop. This one was called Cafe Swiss, I guess. It was really charming and quaint inside, but it was basically me and like two other older ladies there, so there wasn't much to draw. Usually when I find myself like sitting somewhere and I don't really have very much when it comes to like subjects for figure drawing, I just draw what's in front of me. Kim Jung-gi used to do this a lot in his sketchbooks, and so that was a huge inspiration for me to try and like do this kind of sketchbooking. So yeah, this is what I came up with, and I like it. I think it's really fun to kind of get a snapshot of what my surroundings look like in my sketchbook. Had a bit of extra time to kill that morning, so I thought I would take the train up to the Nakanoshima Museum of Art. That's the building that's just in the background here in this shot. They didn't allow any video inside of the museum in the exhibitions, but I took some photos of some of the artworks that were allowed to be photographed. It was an exhibition of the works of Fukuda Heihachiro. If you find yourself in Osaka before the 6th of May, I highly recommend it. It was really cool seeing all of his works and how they kind of evolved over his lifetime. Another day, another wandering morning, going to different cafes and things like that. The first stop was this cafe called Cafe Marufuku. I came here last time I was in Osaka and I really loved the vibe of it, so I decided to go again. Yeah, the service staff in here are like so proper. It feels like they treat you like royalty. It's kind of crazy. at a tempura udon place because I was craving that so hard for a quick little lunch. My next stop was at Tennoji Park. There was a Tully's there, which is just like a chain coffee shop. Went and doodled a bit more, just the people around me, before having a little walk to another coffee shop. I'm just like drinking so much caffeine at this point. This one I went to Cafe de Izumi. Really adorable, quaint little shop. Drew a couple of the people in there. And then on my way back to the Airbnb, I took a few more snaps on my camera. So this is the next day. I was just waiting right outside of Namba Station. There's this really wide kind of park area that's like cemented and lots of people hang out there. So I spent a bit of time just drawing a few of the people. So the next day, after most of our friends had flown home, Brandon and I just took the evening to kind of chill, just the two of us, which was nice. We went to this park that was supposed to be a good spot to view the cherry blossoms, but I think we were a little late to the party because most of the cherry blossoms had already fallen off of the trees. It was a really nice time regardless, really beautiful park, good vibes. I took some photos on my camera, so here they are. Afterwards, we went to the Haruka's 300 Observatory. This is the really cool elevator ride up to I think it was the 60th floor. It was really cool being that high up. Last time we were in Osaka, we went to the Umeda Sky building, and I think this viewpoint is even higher than that one. Just being able to see all of the little intricacies of the city below just felt kind of crazy, you know? It feels like humans aren't supposed to be up that high, especially in a city setting. So yeah, really enjoyable, really special. I want to say that leaving was bittersweet, but I think it was just bitter. This trip was way too short. It was sad to be leaving Japan, but yeah, super, super grateful for the opportunity to be there again. Cannot fucking wait to go back. Thank you so much for watching. Here's one last little sketchbook spread that I did when we were flying home.